This is Coffee with God, and I am Father Jose. Let us begin this day with the Word of God and a short reflection.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 13, verses 54 to 58. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. When Jesus finished telling these stories, he left there, returned to his hometown, and gave a lecture in the meeting house. He stole the show, impressing everyone. "We had no idea he was this good," they said. "How did he get so wise, get such ability?" But in the next breath, they were cutting him down. "We've known him since he was a kid. He's the carpenter's son. We know his mother, Mary. We know his brothers, James and Joseph, Simon and Judas. All his sisters live here. Who does he think he is?" They got all bent out of shape. But Jesus said, "A prophet is taken for granted in his hometown and his family. He didn't do many miracles there because of their hostile indifference." The Gospel of the Lord.
Reflections on the Holy Gospel according to St. John chapter 10, verses 11 to 18. Today the Universal Church celebrates the feast of St. Joseph the Worker. Be shepherds with the smell of the sheep. Only 3 saints have more than one feast day dedicated to their honor on the Church's liturgical calendar: the Blessed Virgin Mary, St. John the Baptist, and St. Joseph. Pope Pius XII instituted the feast of St. Joseph the Worker on 1st of May 1955 in response to the surge of atheistic communism after the World War II. The Pope dedicated all the workers of the world to the patronage of St. Joseph. Honoring St. Joseph the Worker as a true icon of human labor was the source of comfort and strength for laborers around the world. Unlike the revolutionaries, St. Joseph did not have his fist raised in anger at the Roman oppressors of Judea. He was not leading a mob of zealots to burn down the houses of the ruling class. All his concern was to provide his family with food and shelter. He taught his child life lessons to care for the neighbor and to be compassionate and merciful. And when that child grew up, he taught the world mercy, compassion, and love for humanity and love for God. The Church calls us to look at St. Joseph and meditate on his life and the examples he sets before us. He reminds us that hard work and struggle for excellence are essential to participating in God's creative work. The image of the shepherd is often used in the Bible to refer to the leaders assigned to protect and lead the people. God called David from the sheepfolds to shepherd the Israelites. Shepherds were often hired hands who worked for a salary. They had no emotional attachment to the flock and fled in the face of danger. They were not interested in the fate of the sheep, but only in the salary. But the scriptures also use the image of the shepherd who guides, protects, and nourishes his people. He gathers the lambs in his arms and gently leads those that are with young. Jesus' statement, "I am the good shepherd," with which today's gospel begins, refers explicitly to the fulfillment of this prophecy. He is the fighter who, at the cost of his own life, confronts anyone who endangers the sheep. He has the figure of David, who fought the lion and the bear to save his sheep. He pursued and knocked them down and rescued the victim from their mouth. Jesus undertakes a more dangerous mission to rescue his people by willingly offering his life for them. Love knows no boundaries. Whoever has a heart like Jesus does not count the cost. They do not stop in the face of any obstacles, risks, or sacrifices. Saint Joseph lived his call to shepherd his family, even risking his own life. May he intercede for us to be shepherds with the smell of the sheep.